Hi, this is Claire again with the full moon cards, and as we have a full moon in Leo, I choose this lovely deck, the Black Cat Tarot deck. It's from Helena de Almeida, and it will be, I heard it might be published in spring in Germany at Königsfurt Orania. She sent it to me when she published it herself, so these cards will come out yes, at a publisher soon. So these are really cute cards. I can show you some. I have already drawn the cards for the week in the German version of the video, but I can show you some. So these cards are lovely in a way that they are cute, but they are also very symbolic. If you shuffle through them and have a look at them, so you see all these different cards, they are nice, but not too much niceness. What do I mean? Some cards are so cute and so much focus is on the motifs and their cuteness and their style, so to say, that you don't see the tarot meanings anymore. Yeah. So everyone, of course, can choose what he or she likes, but I personally like it a lot when the cards also mirror the classical tarot meanings. Or if they do their own thing, but please do something. You know, yes, it's still tarot. It's not just design. This is what I want to say. So if you have a look at these cards, it's really, really cute, but it is also classical tarot. And this is something I really appreciate. I really like. Yes. Cute, cute, cute. Cute kitties. You might hear I'm a cat person. Yes, so these are really, really lovely, and of course I will let you know when these cards are published with a big publishing company here in Germany, Königsfurt Orania. It's the big publisher for tarot cards, The Magician. This is lovely, a little bit more shamanic, but still the sense of the thing. Ace of Cups, King of Cups, Two of Wands. So it's really nice. It's really nice, and I thought it is really suitable for the full moon cards in Leo. But some people in German said, well, maybe you would like to do the cards at the beginning of the month, so we have the cards of March, April, and so on. And I would suggest, please let me know what you think. I see good things in both. When we do the cards at full moon, it is like we are following more the natural rhythm, and it reminds us of the natural rhythm and cycles of nature. So it's not just the calendar, so to say, and the very rational way things are in everyday life, of course. It's more about natural cycles, and it reminds us of that. But on the other hand, I also understand the monthly readings, so to say, readings for the month, because this is the way we live in practical living, so to say. So I also understand that this would be fitting. Yeah. So please let me know in the comments or write me an email. My homepage is in the information box of the videos. There is a contact form, or you can write me at claire@hexe -claire.de. So whatever you prefer, or you leave a comment here. Not everyone is logged in YouTube, so you can answer as you like. Or yes, let me know. I'm really interested in that, and of course we can change it. If you say yes, monthly cards for the month, it would be much better. I like your full moon idea, but I prefer this or that. Or if you say, well, the full moon, yes, that's the real deal, just let me know, and I will do it as you like it. Yeah, I see what my German audience says, see what my worldwide audience says, and then we will have a look how we can do it best. Yeah, so these now are full moon cards, and they are, you might wonder, well, she's always doing 3 cards, why 4? So these 2 cards came out together. When you pick them up, sometimes you catch not just 1 card but 2 by accident, and some people, they only use the card they actually had on their fingers, so to say, but I prefer to read them both as one meaning. Yeah, so I did them, or I picked them, both of them, but first there are 2 cards, and I'm sorry. Interestingly, we have two aces. This is lovely, isn't it? First the Ace of Swords and then the Ace of Wands. And if you are into tarot a little deeper, you see that both are male cards. The swords are in classical magic, where the cards do come from. Golden Dawn and all that stuff. The swords are male and the wands are male cards. So this is about our yang energy, if you would like to say it like this. This is about doing, achieving, and going forward. Yeah, sometimes we have readings where the cards remind us of our more feminine traits, more yin energy, if you would like to put it in an Asian way. So this is about going inward, listening, and more about being than doing in a way. But here we have doing a lot, and the aces always bring this fresh energy. The ace is undivided in a way, so it is not divided. So you could say, how you say best in English, it is one thing. It is not that you have to look for this and that aspect. It is one thing, and especially in today's world where everyone has so many tasks to do and everything seems to differentiate more and more and more and makes us crazy. Yeah, all of these things and so many plates, so to say, you have to watch for. So this is really nice when you have just one thing, one energy, one task, one one big thing you are dealing with, and not, oh, and there is this aspect and then I have to look for that and then is this and that. And I know at least here in Germany, my friends, my clients and so on, it drives us crazy often that there are too many things at once. Yeah, because essentially, where do we come from? We are humans, we lived in villages or things like that. So it was always one task at hand and we had to do this and then that and then that. And today it is like multitasking, yeah, and this is something what people really are not made for. Yeah, we are really not wired that way because we lived for like 100,000 years in a different way, and our genetics or whatever, it does not react so fast. So what I want to say, we should be a little bit forgiving with ourselves, and we should really enjoy when life is as we were made for it, so to say. And the aces have much of this energy. They are always a fresh start, fresh energy, undivided. It is really strong because it is undivided. We have many opportunities. It is this point before you jump into the water, so to say, where you can do everything. Yeah. Many ways are open, and with the swords we are in the field of the element of air. It is about rational thinking, it is about planning, it is about information, it is about our head, so to say. So this is very, very nice when you want to make a plan, when you want to get things in order, so to say. And it always has, because when talking about planning and everything, some people feel like, oh no, but we are here with the element of air, so this has a lightness to it. This is not like, I have to make a plan. It is not that you don't like it. It has this light energy. It is inspiring. We say beflügeln in Germany. In English you could say you get wings. You could translate it very roughly like that. Things get wings, so to say, you could say. Flügel is wing, and beflügeln means be winging, so to say. If you would say it like that, so things get wings and it becomes easier and you can make plans and you have this lovely rational energy. This is also needed in life. Yeah, it's not just about intuition. I know everyone in the spiritual field crazes about intuition and all of this. This is important and it is undervalued in our society. But sometimes the rational mind is the best friend, and this card says it is definitely like that. And it says also that you get these ideas. It's not something you have to search for, they come to you. Yeah, with this fresh energy. It is not like issues that you have chewed on, so to say, as we would say in German, for a long time, and it's still much to do. It is like fresh and new, and it feels very, very good. Yeah, and we feel very, very good also in the realm of the wands. This is the element of fire. It means will, it means creativity, it means the spark, also the divine spark in us. So it's also about doing things that you really feel. Yeah, this is element of fire is also about passion. And many people, fire of course is a very strong symbol, so many people think about very strong emotions, but in everyday life it can also be just the warmness. It can be the warmness of the heart. I don't know if you can say it like this in English, but a warm heart, I think you will know this expression. So it is like maybe you were cold and frozen somehow, in a way, emotionally or spiritually, or just like your life was a little bit frozen, so to say. And now this warmth comes, and this is wonderful. Yeah, it's like the sun shining again. This is this lovely energy. I often say this to clients because I have the experience that people with the element of fire, they really tend to think there will be a blaze, a fire blaze or something in their life. So emotionally and yes, spiritually, and all of this. So this is not just about the big fire, it's also about like this little lovely little candle. It's about the nice fire, the fire that gives you warmth. And your hearth, for example, in the kitchen, what was for many centuries the central place of the home, and was very honored also spiritually. So it's about this, somehow it's also about our center, about our creativity. And creativity, many people think of doing creative things like painting, drawing, all of this. It's not just like that. It's also when someone likes to do things at the home yourself, like handicrafts, I think you call it in English, or if someone likes cooking or whatever, anything you do yourself. Of course, it would not be computer gaming. Yeah, there is not much you can do yourself to express yourself. It's more about what you do with your hands or with your creativity. Maybe it's about writing texts or anything like that. It can be in many, many layers. Yeah. We create every day. Creating is like the human thing. So this is about feeling this again. And this is such a beautiful feeling because it's like, I can do something and it's beautiful and I like it. And you are in the flow when this card shows up and your heart will be warm and all of this. Yeah, it's really, the juice is flowing again somehow. It's lovely. It's empowering. But it's not too much. And as we had it with the Ace of Swords, it is undivided. It is like, I have one task and I can do it and it is beautiful and then I have my result. Yeah, it's not like, oh, and then comes this and that and this aspect and oh no, I have forgotten that, and it's really this lovely undivided energy where we feel as humans as we were made. It's not multitasking. Yeah, it's just one lovely thing and it inspires you and it gives you energy also. Energy is a big keyword for the wands. These are really lovely cards. And who comes here? Here comes the first card that I had really drawn, so to say, was the Emperor, and the card that attached itself to it was the Hierophant. And we already had him at the last time. So to freshen up it a little bit, the knowledge about him, Hierophants, to say it short, are or were in the olden days in ancient Greece and so on. These are also ancient Rome. These were people, women and men, who worked in temples and helped the mysts, the people approaching mystical religions or mystery religions, you would say in English, who were approaching them. They helped them because in a mystery religion you don't believe, you sense it yourself, you feel it yourself, you go through it. Yeah, you learn by really living it, so to say, and by experiencing, this is the word I'm searching for, by experiencing everything. So a Hierophant was a person, male or female, who brought you to these doors of perception, so to say, to experience it yourself. So this was quite a task, I would say. You need a lot of knowledge about humans and about the spiritual fields. This was really not easy, I think. And these were people who went this way through before. Yeah, people who went before you. So like elders, you could say, spiritual elders. Yeah. And in practical reading, in everyday life, this card often means that you get information or a helpful person or anything that comes from the outside. It's not so much from yourself, from your inside, it comes from the outside, that is helpful and helps you to open new doors. Yeah, it's a door opener card, so to say. And I know in the old days this card was often, at least in Germany, it was described as a religion in a structured way, like Christianity, for example, because some associated this card with a pope. And this often led to confusion. I know this myself. When I started reading, there was a lot of these old books, so to say, about tarot reading. And I always thought, well, I have a love question. There is no connection whatsoever to the Pope or organized religion. This was really, it was difficult in the old days, wasn't it? Sometimes it was really difficult. So it took me years to get a deeper understanding of this card. But when I had it, I had it. And this is the door opening function, so to say, of these Hierophants. And this was really when I read about the classical, from the classical times, the Hierophant, what they actually did, that this opened my perception of the card. And the funny thing is that this is quite the opposite from organized religion in a way, yeah, because this is about the Hierophant and these religions. There were many different religions, of course, in the past. The Hierophant and these religions of the olden days, of ancient Greece and ancient Rome, these were experience religions of personal revelation, you could say, and quite the opposite of I have to believe and there is doctrine and you have to do just that way and just believe, you don't have to experience yourself. So this was the opposite. So this really was like, how could they tell something about this card that is so far away from the original meaning of the word? Yeah, so that's just for the card. If you want to read it for practical life or want to see the practical aspects of this card, it's really about yourself being helped by situations, by people. Sometimes it just happens by itself and nothing is especially involved, but there are these important doors in your life open. Yes. And the Emperor is a card that many people think to be a little ambivalent because of an emperor and he reigns and he is bossy in a way. But when you come also from the magical tradition, from classical magic, this card has a lot to do with structure, with getting things in order, with, sometimes all these boring things, this boring stuff like rules and so on. But I have the experience in today's world with all what we already had with these cards, in today's world with all these many things you have to do and you could do and are possible and yes, there is this to do and that to do. This card can be really relief for people. You put things in an order. Yeah, you also have a look at what's really important and what is not, and you have an honest look on that, because we could many things don't need to be done, to say it in short. Yeah, and this card helps you to get this order. This card helps you to I'm German, so we like order in a way. We like structure, we like all of this stuff. Yes, but so when you come like 5 or 10 minutes too late, it's seen as very, very impolite in Germany. We are a little bit strict on some things. And yes, the Emperor is this order. In today's life, today's world, for many people, it's really a positive card because it brings this structure. It brings you something you can work on or upon. Yeah, it's like how you could say it best. It's like you have a cup or something like that for the things you want to do, for the energy. It is like a container somehow, that you don't burn out, or that your energy is not wasted here and there and there. So you have a plan, you have a structure. This helps you a lot to put your energy into it. And then this energy has boundaries, but in a positive way. It's that you don't flip around or are on the internet every day too much and your energy is wasted there, and you could put it into something beautiful instead. Yeah, all of this is just an example, but you will know what I mean. This in today's world, and especially with this revelator, so to say, or with this door opener, with this helpful energies and forces in your life, this becomes a very, very nice mixture. Yeah, these both together go very well. So this is, it was the first card, the card I had drawn, so to say, I had on my fingers, so to say, when I draw it. This is structure and order and really doing things one by one, so to say, making a plan, making a list, being a little bit strict about it. Yes, a little bit rigid sometimes. This card is sometimes seen if you are like a high flyer, so to say, and you are a person that is very intuitive, and you might all know these persons, yeah, who have always many ideas but never get them down to the ground, so to say. This is a very, very grounding energy. This is very helpful. So please don't hesitate to do all this boring stuff. Think in the German way. Don't be late somehow. You know what I mean. Sometimes a plan and structure is the best thing you can do to contain your, yes, your good energy. Don't waste it. It's precious, yeah? So this is a helper with it. And here we have the door opener, and these things come to us. We don't have to do something especially for them. It is something that is just happening. Yeah, this is very beautiful. So when we put these cards together, nothing bad jumped into our cards. No bad cards. This is beautiful. Here we have the fresh new energy of thinking. Here we have the fresh new energy of inspiration. These both are lovely, and as I have said it, it's more the yang energy. It's about doing. I often encourage you to be more in the being mode when the cards are more soft, but this is really about going out and doing things. And these both here are a wonderful couple. This is about structure and order and giving your energy something it can be contained in, so it can do its job well and does not flow out, so to say. And this is about someone or something that opens new doors, makes the path easier, and gives you a greater overall view on life. Yeah, you see more possibilities. You see more than you saw before in life. These are really lovely. So these are lovely cards. Please let me know what you prefer for the cards. Full moon, or is it better to do cards of the month? And yes, I will see what you say, and then we will see each other again at the start of the new month or at the next full moon. So have a wonderful time, stay healthy, all the best to you, and we will see each other again.